So, good morning, friends. The Council for the Indian School Certificate Examination has completed the process of main examinations 2026, and we are declaring the results of the ICSE and ISC examination results of 2026 now. In the year 2026, 2,957 schools sent their students for the examination, and for ISC, 1,553 schools sent their students for the class 12 examinations. So for the ICSE examination, 2,58,721 students appeared, out of which 1,37,503, that is 53.15% are boys, and remaining 1,21,218, that is 46.85% are girls. For the ISC, 1,03,316 students appeared, out of which 54,118, that is 52.38% are boys, and 49,198, that is 47.62% are girls. Qualified percentage, ICSE 99.18, which is slightly higher than the last year's pass percentage, and ISC 99.13%, which is also slightly higher than the 2025 results. As usual, ICSE girls have achieved a higher qualified percentage of 99.46 as against the boys who could achieve only 98.93%. ISC, again, girls have done better than boys with a qualified percentage of 99.48, and boys have achieved a qualified percentage of 98.81. The ICSE examination has been conducted in 67 written subjects, of which 20 are Indian languages and 14 are foreign languages and 1 classical language. The ISC examination has been conducted in 45 written subjects, of which 13 are Indian languages and 2 are foreign languages and 2 classical languages. As per the policy of the council, this year also we are not announcing any rank holders, whereas all the top performers in every subject, top 0.1% candidates in every subject will get merit certificate from the council. At a glance, the results are the percentage: boys 1,36,032 and girls 1,20,558, total 2,56,590. Pass percentage is 99.18. Not qualified candidates are only 2,131. That's very small fraction. And these candidates will be getting the opportunity to appear for the improvement examination in June 2026 itself. So, Indian School Certificate Examination, out of the 1,02,415, 14 candidates appeared for the exam. Only 902 could not qualify, that is 0.87%. So, this shows that the high academic performance of the affiliated schools to the council from across the country. The results are now live. The schools and the general public can access the result from the website of the council. So, region-wise analysis, all these will be shared with all the press. The region-wise analysis. So, out of the north, east, west, south, and foreign region, the performance of western region is better for the ICSE examination, followed by the southern region, narrow margin. So, western region's qualified percentage is 99.85, whereas southern region's percentage is 99.81. And maximum number of candidates were from the northern region. As far as ISC is concerned, the maximum entries are from the northern region again, and the pass percentage is better for the southern region, 99.87, followed by the western region, the reverse order. The southern region, the pass percentage is 99.87, and western region 99.55%. And for the ISC, the western region has the highest percentage of girls, that is 50.07% candidates were girls, more than 50%. And as far as ICSE is concerned, the percentage of girls is 49.71. Again, very slight margin. So, category-wise statistics, out of the total number of 2,58,721, 17,536 are scheduled caste candidates. Their pass percentage is 98.76, and 9,466 scheduled tribe candidates appeared for the exam, and their pass percentage is 98.07, and 64,825 other backward class candidates appeared for the exam, and their pass percentage is 99.24. That is better than the national average OBC candidates pass percentage. And general category, 1,66,894 candidates appeared, and their pass percentage is also 99.26. So, consistently across all category, there is slight variation in the pass percentage. Otherwise, all category candidates maintained consistent performance. As far as ISC is concerned, 5,835 are the scheduled caste candidates, and their pass percentage is 98.77. And 3,786 candidates are from the scheduled tribe category, with and they could achieve a pass percentage of 98.84. And OBC candidates are 19,191, and they could achieve a pass percentage of 99.12. And general category candidates are 74,504, and they could achieve a pass percentage of 99.17. So, across ICSE and ISC, all category candidates consistently performed well, and their pass percentages are also comparable. And special difficulty cases, the council is giving special care for the specially able children. If someone from the press, our officers and staff members kindly give seat to the members from the press and media. The ICSE special difficulty cases, candidates with the learning difficulty cases were 1,313, out of which 132 candidates could score more than 90% marks. And out of the visually challenged cases, there are 54 visually challenged candidates appeared for the exam, out of which 17 candidates obtained above 90%. So, with the special support and assistance, the specially able children are also performing well at par with the general normal students. ISC, the special difficulty cases, the number of children appeared for the exam are 305, out of which 36 candidates obtained above 90%, and 22 visually challenged candidates were also appeared, and out of which 9 candidates could obtain above 90%. These are also good results. And we will share the press release and statistics, both national as well as state level statistics are available. And depending upon your requirement, you can request us which state you are interested. Accordingly, the statistics can be shared. Thank you so much for your time and your participation in the conference. Thank you so much. And congratulations to all the students who appeared for the exam and passed with the flying colors, qualified with the flying colors. And those who could not make it that good, don't be disheartened. You have plenty of opportunities ahead. be focused and work hard. Let me take this opportunity to thank my team, the officers from the ICSE and ISC departments, as well as the IT, RDCD, finance, administration, affiliation, all the departments of the council, all the officers and staff members. It's the result of your hard work, dedication, and team spirit. The commitment to the student community of this country is once again evident from your outstanding performance and declaring the result well on time. Thank you so much for your continuous commitment and effort of bringing best result for the children of this country. Yeah. Maximum number of schools are from UP. Second is now Karnataka. Third is West Bengal. Yeah. Now Punjab is also coming up very fast. Maharashtra, followed by Maharashtra. Then Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Orissa, they are all now increasing. Number is increasing. It is 50% students are from the Western India. Western India, it's almost 50-50. And overall also, 50% girls are there for ISC. ISC number of students are less as compared to ICSE, but 50% of the children appearing for ISC it's a perfect share. 50% boys and 50% girls. It's already there. In fact, we are conducting 3 board exams. The main exam was conducted and followed by a special exam for the sports category candidates. See, those who are representing India at international level, or those who are representing their states at national level, all those children can continue their sports activities and they get a special occasion for writing the exam. So 2 exams are already over. And 3rd exam, the improvement exam will happen in June. Anybody can write. Everybody can write. 3 subjects. Maximum 3 subjects.
And again, a follow-up question. Is the board also looking at the 3 language formula?
It's already there for the council,
It's not mandated that English.
Here in English is mandatory for every student. Being an English medium board, from the very beginning, council has been constituted for giving education in English. So English is compulsory. In addition to English, the candidates have the option to choose 2 Indian languages or a foreign language. That continues. Yeah. And up to 4 languages they can take. It's already there. It's the 3 language policy is implemented in the council from 1986. 86 up to class 8. 9 and 10 because maximum people are migratory. So they have the choice of choosing 2 languages at secondary level, and for the senior secondary level, 1 language. 1 language and 4 elective for getting passed. They can also appear for 2 languages and 3 languages. It is the choice of the candidate. Are you getting it? Up to secondary, class 10, it's not compulsory to study 3 languages. They can study 2 languages and get the qualification.
Sir, but I have a question. Is it compulsory to choose 2 Indian languages like the other board have?
No. It is the choice of the student.
So 1 regional language would be fine, or Indian language?
Yeah, suppose if the candidates are taking 2 Indian languages, 1 should be Hindi.
Should be Hindi.
Yeah. 2 Indian, out of the 2 Indian languages, 1 should be Hindi. No, see, two languages. It is from grade 6 onwards. Grade 6 onwards, three language formula. One regional language, English, Hindi, or one foreign language, English, Hindi. It is their choice. Suppose Tamil Nadu students, suppose if they are taking the second language Tamil, then they can choose Hindi as the third language, English. Suppose if they are choosing English, German, then they can or English or Tamil, two languages. If they are not choosing two languages, then English and Tamil are enough. Then they don't need to study Hindi in Tamil Nadu. English as a language not native. No, in NEP has not defined anything. NEP में language native to India बोला है, but उसी के अंदर बोला नहीं. वो that is the interpretation. No, it is the interpretation. NEP has not defined whether Indian language. NEP has only said language native to India. Okay, or origin, foreign origin. Okay, suppose in that case, so I don't want to discuss that part. We can discuss it separately. But it's a matter of interpretation. NEP has not defined anything. It's only interpretation of the implementing people.
So because the NEP implementation will be so, because after some point now, students are also going to be assessed. Like if you're studying three languages, students are further going for CBSE, that assessment is going to begin from 2031 for three languages. So in case of your board, since you're saying this has already been implemented, but are students at the senior secondary level, are they assessed? No, right? So is that assessment?
No, at the senior secondary level, as of now, one language, and second language is optional. And at secondary level, two languages and third language is optional. Third and fourth languages are optional. Yeah.
But assessment happens with that.
External assessment happens. Yeah. So suppose if we again, the one of the challenge of implementing that three language at secondary is most of the children are moving from one state to another. So the child who is studying in West Bengal or Tamil Nadu or Punjab, when they move to Maharashtra or Gujarat or some other places, so mostly the CISC schools are in urban belt. Then it will be a challenge. So that is why we left it to these students. Yeah. But up to 8, three language is compulsory. Yeah.
But when I was, because I'm also from an ICSE, when I was in school, the third language was, assessed in terms of, we were given marks in terms of grade.
Internal assessment.
But that was only till
class 8. So, suppose if you look at the CBSE's policy also, 31 onwards, the third language, the option, internal. It is an internal thing. See, it's already our curriculum is aligned with the NCERT and National Testing Agency's entrance examinations. Primarily, CISC's curriculum standard is considered as very high. So, children have to really concentrate on studies and regularly attend the schools. The curriculum gives lot of strength to the student, academic strength to the students to navigate in their future life and career. Now, many schools are realizing that this is better for even cracking the entrance examinations, because the percentage of children clearing the entrance examinations are very high from the CISC ecosystem, because their foundation in science and languages are very strong. So gradually, from the year 2025 onwards, there is an increase in the number of students in ISC subjects. Last year it was 1 lakh, this year it is 1 lakh 3. Next year it is going to be 1 lakh 10,000 approximately. Slowly that change is happening. Earlier, there is a perception that, the syllabus of one of the board is mostly aligned for entrance examination and other board syllabuses are not aligned. But that perception is changing. People are realizing. Entrance examinations are conducted with the syllabus notified by the National Testing Agency. And boards are aligning their syllabus with the syllabus notified by NTA. And for the whole country, for your information, science and mathematics, the whole country follow common curriculum. Whether it is state board, whether it is CISE, CBSE, NIOS, all board follow common curriculum for science and mathematics. Because this was one of the condition for implementing national level entrance examination. Though the medium of instruction could be different, the content of the curriculum is same for science and mathematics. Yeah. आप इसमें भी देख सकते हो, out of the 3,300 schools, 2,900, less than 3,000 schools send their students for class 10 exam. Class 12 exam, it's half of the CISC schools are only up to 10. That is also a reason. So they mostly they prefer, the curriculum is very strong and very good. So mostly they wanted to continue up to 10. Then after that, they left it open to the students, whether they, mostly they are not encouraging, because getting qualified teachers and, giving good quality education, schools in the rural belt find it very difficult. That is one reason, but that is also changing. The school seeking affiliation up to senior secondary is also increasing year by year.
So like CBSE, is the board also facing, has issues with double school business or no?
It's not to that extent, but still, sparingly schools are reporting this kind of, issues. It's again, the parents think that, their children should go for coaching and getting into the entrance examination. So they are forgetting a vital fact that, see, the foundation is school education. It's not only cracking entrance examination, retaining children in the professional colleges and upgradation as well as upward mobility is very important. See, last year there was a report, 15% children got admission into the IITs dropped out. Why? Because without looking into the aptitude, they somehow cracked the entrance examination and got admitted. But they were not in a position to pursue the course, continue with the course. So that foundation is missing, because that foundation children get from the +2 education happening in good schools. So it's a major problem, and schools should retain, and parents should also realize that giving strong foundation to the children are very important for building their career and future.
And the last question, how is, in terms of, because the National School Curriculum Framework talks about integration of vocational education. So in ICSE, the schools affiliated to your board, what is...
Two recommendations of the National Education Policy. See, most of the policy has already been, recommendations are already implemented in the council. Up to grade 10, one vocational subject is compulsory in CISC ecosystem already. It's already existing. And council is the only board in the country that is also giving CVE, Certificate of Vocational Education, another examination. Purely on vocational education. Number of takers are less, but we are trying to propagate that also. CVE examination, Certificate of Vocational Education, CVE, equivalent to +2. There is a special course offered by the council. And grade 10, all the children are appearing for vocational subject. And environmental education, council is one of the board that has pioneered with implementing environmental education in its school. Now we are aligning it with the recommendation of the policy. It's already existing, and we have revamped the course, and grade 9 and 10 children can take environmental education as a environmental science as a subject, and grade 6 to 8 environmental modules, education modules are also implemented in the classroom as an integrated subject with the science and social science. Quality of education, one of the key focus of national education policy, moving away from rote learning to competency based education, which is already implemented, and we are scaling it up with the schools. So national education policy, we are implementing it in toto. Languages and other things, there can be differences due to the practical difficulties, but otherwise, national education policy in toto we are implementing. As far as quality of education, as far as skilling of students, as far as upgrading the quality of teachers, and creating enabling environment in the affiliated institutions through key stage assessment, through standard setting and accreditation of schools, and all such similar practices. Sports, we are giving a lot of focus on sports. Active CISC, 100% participation of all the children from grade 1 to 12 in compulsory sports activities, and they get a certificate based on their physical parameters. We are targeting to create 10 gold medalists from CISC ecosystem in 2036 Olympics. Nurturing talent. And arts also, there is a lot of focus, creative writing, debate competitions, and in similar areas, CISC is giving a lot of focus. And career counseling and psychological counseling, one of the key focus area of NEP. We are already working on it. And in every school, it's already mandated that every school should have psychological counselors and career counselors. Training in career counseling is one of the focus area. CISC care. So that is the counseling for the students who are finding difficulty in examination, and if to remove the examination stress, we have launched CISC care program. And even after result, if there is any counseling required, they can call the CISC's number and take the services free of cost. 24/7 care fellowship. I got help, which is also there in the release. You will get it. Yeah. No, our policy is very clear. We are a national board. We have presence in all the 36 states and union territories. So, we follow national education policy. As per the national education policy, entry to the early childhood education and care is at the age of 3. And these schools are located at different states across the country. We insist that you should follow that. But any state government has a different policy. The schools in that states are free to follow the age criteria notified by the respective state governments. We don't want to create a conflict and difficulty for the children. While following the criteria of national education policy, the schools have the freedom to follow the state norms. Yeah, yes.
Certainly last year, we are following like the fourth year, a student need to clear student exam. A student need to clear 4 subjects.
No, English. No, this year, up to this year.
Yeah, this year only change that.
No, next year onwards.
Next year.
This year also, English plus 3 get a pass qualifying certificate for the class 12 students. But next year onwards, it will be English plus 4.
Yeah. So that's only for the 12th standard.
12th standard.
What about the 10th standard?
No, 2 languages and 3 electives.
3.
Electives, that will continue. But most of the children takes vocational 6th also. Majority, yes. 90%, 95%, 96%.
So this 4 plus 1 is coming from the
Next academic session. So can we close it? Huh? Anything else? Thank you so much for your presence.
এবিপি আনন্দ, এগিয়ে থাকে, এগিয়ে রাখে।